Hey guys, I am in our chicken barn where we raise all our chickens, our meat chickens and egg layers. Behind me are egg layers, and I'll show you that in a minute. But one of the most common questions we get is, and I could see why someone would ask this question if they don't follow us or watch all of our videos, is do you ever let your chickens outside? Well, if you do watch our videos, you know that we do, and we get a lot of criticism on that, you know, and I guess I could understand that if you kept your chickens all cooped up and never let them out, you know, that would be kind of a bad way to raise your chickens. So I wanted to show you how we raise our chickens, where we raise our chickens, and you know, we made a decision a long time ago that, you know, when we wanted to get into a modern homesteading way of life, and we wanted to raise our food and our meat and our gardening and all this stuff, and we wanted to do it as clean as possible. We want to do it with integrity, compassion for the animals, and that is the way we are going to raise them. So we have a pretty good system now, and like I said, we're 5 years into this, and it's taken us a while to learn a lot of these things. So hope you enjoy this tour of our chicken coop. Well, this is the coop, and this is the main coop where we keep our egg layers. And I made it real comfortable for them. We like spoiling the chickens, but this actual barn was completely destroyed. It was nasty. They had stalls in here for cows. There was like poop everywhere. They had free-range chickens that just perched everywhere in here and pooped everywhere. It was just very nasty. So I actually, when we moved here, gutted the whole barn completely out, and then I built this coop and everything in it, and let me show you it real quick. So let's go in the coop. My kids and I helped make that, or the kids helped me make that sign there. And so, what you doing there? Cooper likes chasing the chickens. So there's an Easter egger that we actually hatched her in our incubator. But these nesting boxes I built, and this little ramp here, I got an idea from another chicken farmer. I went and looked at before I built this pen, I looked at a couple people's pens, and I kind of stole some ideas as I was building it. This nesting boxes actually were all together. I just took them all apart and refinished them, put the new perches on them, and there's a perch. And then I made this door, and we'll look at the pen in a minute, but as you can see, like I have a pulley system that goes over there, comes out here, so all you have to do is grab onto this, and as you can see, you can open and close the door from outside. So in the morning we come out and open it, and we'll just hook, there's a little hook there as you can see, and just leaves it open all day, and then at night when they come in to perch, we just close it up. So there is the main coop, a little dusty up there, but this is, they've been laying like crazy. As you can see, there's probably an egg under here. Let's see. Yeah, see? Freshly laid egg. She's probably a little tick. There's one laying there. She's probably laying one. It's funny how they use the same like 2 or 3 boxes. You come out and hey, he gets real protective of the hens. So when they start clucking, okay, I'm getting out of here, don't worry. But it's funny, you'll come in here in the same boxes, like that one they love, that one they love, that one they love. There'll be like 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs in each one. So, hey, get out of here. Cooper. Come on. So, my rooster there must have hurt his leg. He's been limping, you can see. Just, I don't know if he's been fighting with the other rooster, but he's been limping. So let's check the rest out. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, so this is the main egg laying coop, and then I also built this little coop here, if you can see, and this is where we, you know, it's real dusty and needs swept out, but this is where we keep the chicks when we hatch hatch them, and we'll raise them in here until they're old enough to go in the regular pen. And we've also put roosters in here that were a little mean or were really rough on the hens. We'll seclude them in here as well. But that is for just like hatching hens. And then this bigger pen back here is where we do our meat chickens. And I'll show you how I do the pen outside, but this is the meat chicken pen. And have some hay in here right now. But this is it right here. This is 160 square feet. So you can raise about a top of about 100. We've raised a 90 or 100 in here before. Ended up with 96 after all said and done, but that's the pen. And this also, if you can see, I have a, you can open this from outdoor and you can close it. And we do the same thing with the meat layers. We let them out all day and they can go out and outside all day. And I'll show you the pen outside. So let's check that pen out. But this is the chicken barn. Basically, we raise chickens. Well, before I go out, I want to show you, I have a video on how I made this. This is kind of our feed, how we feed the chickens. So what we do is we have keep our feed in here because of mice. You know, we'll pour the feed in there. And then I have let me show you this real quick. This is what you do. You take a scoop and feed out here. And it ain't feeding time yet, but I'll pour some in there. And then you can see you pour it in here. And it actually goes down into their feeder right there. So just save some time, and it's a very easy to make. I actually stole that from a friend of mine in his pen. And then of course our waterer. It's on a heater right now, but I'll take that out probably by the end of May, because we still have got a couple freezing nights, so we'll take that out. That is where they come in and out of the barn, and this is their pen outside. I made a giant pen out here. I'll walk around it because I'll show you what I do when we have meat chickens. But I made a little door here, so if you have to get in and out for some reason, you can get in the pen there. But this is the pen. We'll walk around it so you can check it out. Now, whenever we have meat chickens, if you can see that wire there rolled up, that actually comes across here, and it will, if you can see that post there in the middle, that's what that post there is in the middle. And then we block off, so the meat chickens will have this whole pen, and they'll have a separate pen for the egg layers. But we have meat chickens once or twice a year we raise. So while they don't have it, I roll that back up and the egg layers can have the whole pen. But if you can see right there, that is where our meat chickens come in and out of. But this whole pen is theirs. And like I said, we shut it off for 2 months when we have meat chickens, and the egg and separate them. So that is a tour of our chicken coop, or should I say chicken barn. And we, like I said, spoil these guys.